Hey Hofstra fans, and welcome inside the W.B. Mason Coaches Show right here on GoHofstra.com. Mark Prusin joined by the head coach of the Hofstra women's lacrosse team, Shannon Smith. Coach, thanks for the time.
Thanks for having me, Mark.
Pick up a couple wins this week. Your overall thoughts?
Yeah, it was a very exciting week for us, being able to pick the big win at home against Fairfield, and then being able to get the second win going away at Colgate. I thought our team got better from our first game, and overall we're starting to find our identity on both sides of the field.
The Fairfield game was moved to Stewart Stadium, and late in that game, 14 seconds left, it's tied at 7. Sam Lennox scores the go-ahead goal, wins the game for Hofstra. She also had 3 goals against Colgate. Talk about her week.
Yeah, Sam was great. I think she got a lot of confidence in that Fairfield game, scoring that last second goal there to get us the W. And it's been really fun to watch her grow as a player. I think she was really good last year, but she just lacked that confidence in herself. And I think she's starting to find that. So I'm really excited to see the growth as the season goes on.
Hofstra had a 3-goal lead with about 6 minutes to go in that game, and Fairfield went on a run, 3 unanswered, to tie it up. Defensively, what did you see during that?
Yeah, I think defensively we remained really tough. I think they had their backs against the wall, and they limited as many possessions as we could down there. I think the biggest problem was we lost the draw control. We started to lose our momentum on attack. We probably could have slowed it down a little bit, pulled it out, instead of trying to force the goals there at the end of the game. But at the end of the day, when our backs were against the wall as Fairfield was creeping in, we remained calm on the field, and we were able to pull through.
Now, offensively, 5 different goal scorers for the Pride in that game. We mentioned Lennox. Britton Altamari had her first 3 of the season. Alex Mezzanotte, Jen Ward, Lindsay McKinnon scores as well. So how important is it for the team to spread out the offense like that?
It's huge because it makes us makes it very hard for people to cover us, having multiple threats on the field. And that's something that we're going to continue to ask from our players, is to have a lot of scoring threats out there so we're very unguardable.
Then after that, a 10-8 win over Colgate. We mentioned Lennox. Emily Considine had a hat trick in that game as well with 3 goals. Do you think everything just came together offensively for the team against the Raiders?
Yeah, I think we started to click a little bit more than what we did in our first 2 games, but there's still a lot of improvement, and we're still trying to find the chemistry, trying to find what each of us like on the field during game day. I think our shooting was really, it was bad against Colgate. We only shot 30%. We had a lot of goals that could have went in. We shot right into the goalie stick. So that's definitely an improvement that we need to make going forward.
The game was close the entire way. I don't think Hofstra had more than a 2-goal lead at any point in the game. Becky Canto had a game-high 8 draw controls in that. So talk about what you saw from her and how important that stuff is in such a close game.
Yeah, I think Becky started to get on track, and it's exciting. I think she's getting back into where she was last year. She kind of wasn't healthy for us last year at all, and she's finally getting back to 100%. So it was really exciting for us to see her come strong on those draw controls. I mean, overall we went 17 for 3 on the draw controls, and that was huge for us. So we're really excited for Becky to be back. She had a goal as well, so she's starting to get her mojo back on the field.
April Iannetta was named CAA Defender of the Week. She had a couple caused turnovers against Colgate. Talk about her.
Yeah, April's a player. I mean, if you need a draw control, she's going to come up with it. We need a cause turnover, she's coming up with it. We need a ground ball, she's coming up with it. She's got a nose for the ball, and she's got this will inside of her that she's not going to allow anyone to outbeat her there on the field.
Kelsey Gregerson had 9 saves against Colgate. What have you seen from the goalie through 3 games?
Yeah, Kelsey has been outstanding for us. She's made some incredible saves, and when we watch it on film, we're like, how did you even make that save? So it's huge for us, and we're going to expect that more from her as we're going forward. But the defense back there is really starting to gel into one, and it's really exciting to watch.
So tonight you have one of the bigger games on your schedule. Number 3, Maryland comes to Hempstead. You have as much experience as anyone playing in these games. So how do you use your knowledge to help prepare the team to go against the number 3 Terps?
Yeah, I think, just playing against Maryland, you kind of know what they're about. They're a great program, very well coached by Kathy Reese. They got a lot of great players. They're athletic and they're fast. But, for me, you have to sit back and you have to look at it from a coach's perspective and what's going to help our team get the victory there and what game plan we have to put in and how do we get each of our players on the field to play to their strengths. So, kind of as a coaching staff, we came up with a game plan, and we're excited to see how it falls out on the field tonight.
You also play Central Connecticut on Saturday, but for tonight, what are going to be the keys for Hofstra against Maryland?
with the limit their fast breaks, their transition, we have to shoot 50 to 60%. We need a little bit of long possessions, and we have to come away with a goal on there. And for sure, we got to outbeat them to the 50-50s, and we got to win the draw controls.
Okay. Head coach Shannon Smith of the Hofstra women's lacrosse team, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
And Hofstra fans, thanks for tuning in right here on GoHofstra.com.